What's up, everybody? It's Old Man Winter 8 for Sun and Ski Sports, and we're going to find out if the Burton Custom is a wise buy for you. So the Custom is the most classic, longest running shape in the Burton lineup and probably in the history of snowboarding. It is a directional shape, but the thing about it is the directional shape just means that it has a little bit longer nose. Everything from contact point to contact point on this board is fully twinned. So when you are riding it on flat snow, it's gonna feel exactly the same riding that way as it does riding that way. You're just getting that little bit of extra advantage, so when you do get into some deeper snow, you can get a little bit more lift. And it does come in a classic camber or their Flying V profile with that rocker, so you can go for the powerful feel with the aggressiveness of the camber, or you can have that little bit looser, easier floater feel of the Flying V. And then we're going inside of the board. It does have their squeeze box, where when they're milling out the core, they make it a little bit thicker on the outside and the inside of both of your bindings. This basically makes your bindings feel like they're this wide. It's adding spring, it's adding pop. When you go to load it up, you got a thicker area on the outside. And then also when you're landing and you're a little heavy on the front or heavy on the back, your bindings are pushing on two thicker areas, so it wants to set you down and kind of right you into more of a center standing position. And then it also has their 45-degree carbon highlights, where we got that carbon going across the board, and that's not only adding spring and pop along the length of the board, but it's also adding edge hold. When you're pushing on this thing and riding fast, the board is pushing back and really digging into the snow and some of those harder, icier conditions, but it's also adding power across your board. Every time you go in and out of your turns, you twist your board, and that carbon is actually pushing you in and out of your turns, making it really, really effortless as you're going heel side to toe side edge. And as if that wasn't enough, it does have their frostbite edges, which is helping you dig a little bit more when you get into that hard, icy snow. And then of course on the bottom, we have that sintered WFO base, which is a base that has wax baked into it, so it's crazy fast right out of the packaging. But is the Burton Custom a wise buy for you? Well, like it always has been, this is an intermediate to advanced, all mountain, go anywhere, do anything board. It truly is a quiver killer. We're talking true park to powder performance, and it can ride any resort and literally anywhere on the resort. And the big proof for that is that when you see their team riders riding the Custom, you will see them riding them in the park hitting rails. You will see their riders riding it in half pipe. I've even seen Mickle Bang riding the big version of this thing at natural selection. So it really is a shape that even the pro riders are choosing to ride in the widest array of conditions. I always tell people that if you're looking for a Burton board and you don't know which one to get, just get the Burton Custom, because absolutely nobody hates this thing. But if you got any questions about anything that we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Sun and Ski YouTube channel, and make sure to head on into any of the Sun and Ski locations so you can check out the new Burton Custom. Or if you don't have one nearby, no problem. Just hit them up at sunandski.com.